Welcome to your April astrology. This month we've got a slew of planets going retrograde. We've got Venus, the planet of love, Mercury, the planet of communication, Pluto, the lord of transformation, and Saturn, the lord of responsibility, dragging us back to the past. But don't worry, there's treasure to be found there. Here's your April astrology. Taurus, here are your highlights. Well, the best news of this month is that we've got a new moon in your sign. This is fabulous news because it's the very start of your own new astrological year. Having said that, we've also got Mercury, planet of communication, going retrograde, going backwards after the 10th. So you have to be a bit of a ninja when it comes to leaping out of challenging situations. Venus, the planet of love, is changing signs and may bring up a love interest from your past. So Taurus, let's kick off at the beginning. Right at the beginning of the month on the 3rd, we have Venus, the planet of love, going retrograde, going backwards. And actually it's in an interesting position for you because it's in your position of groups of people, social networking, feeling at one with people, you know, your mates, your tribe, the people you hang out with. And you're being asked, or you're being forced, or you're being taken back to the past in some way. Perhaps you hang out at a school reunion, or you go and meet up with people that you used to share a common belief, and you're examining it. You're seeing how you feel. Do you still have those beliefs? Do you still gel with those people? But because it's Venus, it could be that someone from your past, someone you hung out with, someone you met on Twitter, you know, you may have been friends on Twitter for years and suddenly you hook up with them and a romance blossoms. But whatever it is, it involves your ideas of union with others, group work, collaborations, all of that kind of vibe. And really, Venus is going there to show you and illustrate to you possibly how you've changed and how your beliefs have changed and how what you need when it comes to groups have changed. You'll find out the real meaning of it all after the 15th of April when Venus goes direct, and then you're feeling quite excited about new collaborations and joining forces with new people and meeting gangs of new friends that excite you. But, you know, obviously you've got to do the work. We've got all these planets going retrograde. There's a lot of work to be done. And the main planet for you going retrograde this month is on the 10th, when Mercury, the planet of communication, which is giving you magical superpowers at communicating up until the 10th, goes retrograde, goes backwards in your sign. This is a pain in the bottom. It can create all sorts of communication chaos. You could find yourself kind of, you know, not getting messages, people not turning up on time, planes, trains and automobiles all delayed or, you know, postponed. It does cause chaos. So you have to be the ninja I was talking about. You have to be very careful with your words. Be super careful what you're sending out. You know, make sure that you're not seeing someone into something where you're slagging them off. In fact, don't slag anyone off, ever, but particularly don't do it this month, or you could be kind of, you know, found out. It's all about communication chaos. Having said that, it also gives you the opportunity to go and reflect on the past and maybe stumble across some information in the past that you didn't realize was useful and now becomes very useful for you. Everything has a positive and a negative, and Mercury retrograde can bring some good stuff, bring back fantastic thoughts from the past. The full moon on the 11th is giving you deep inspiration about how to get fit and healthy and back into your body. You will have a dream, a coincidence, a psychic intuition on how you can transform yourself and come into your energetic power. On the 20th, the Sun is conjunct Mercury in your sign. And even though Mercury is going retrograde, doesn't matter. This is a powerful day for you. And people really believe what you've got to say. Obviously, be super cautious because Mercury is retrograde. But on the 20th, you could convince someone of your point of view and you can really forge ahead with an idea. And you could find yourself under the spotlight, but that spotlight is shining brightly for you. On the 21st, Mars is shifting signs and it's changing gears for you, and it's slowing you down a bit, but it's giving you real grit and real passion when it comes to earning money. You can do the work. You've got real physical stamina to get things done, to lay foundations and to make things work for you. On the 20th is the tricky one. We have Pluto, the Lord of Transformation. He don't take no prisoners. He is about change. It's about life, death and rebirth. It's about the end of a cycle and the beginning of a cycle. And Pluto is taking you backwards. So it's a bit of a double whammy. Yeah, it's really important to think about what ideas you had in your life, or what beliefs, or what study, or what things that you learned in the past changed your life. What were kind of crossroads for you about ways of thinking? Also, if there's any different countries that inspired you, or people that were eccentric or supremely original, someone like that could pop up to say hello, or you could be reminded about how those things changed your life. And there could be an adventure back into the past, which to me sounds very exciting. On the 26th, we have the new moon in your sign, and that is massive good news. The new moon is your birthday new moon. You're able to shed the past, whatever baggage you've been carrying in the past year. This new moon gives you the opportunity to let go energetically and to start again with a clean slate, reinvent yourself, push yourself out there, and, you know, grow a brand new cycle, create a new chapter for yourself. It's always a brilliant time for making a wish. Even if you don't believe in all that, do me a favour, make a wish, cast out your dreams on the 26th and see what happens. There is so much going on this month. I couldn't possibly put it all into one thing, so I would suggest you watch the weeklies. Each week of this month, watch one of my videos where I'll give you much more detail, because it really is a full-on month. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share if you do. And I've got a little present for you. If you go to horoscope.co.uk, I now have not only a free chart wheel, but free birth chart interpretation. So pop along and have a look. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.